Alright, set 4. University of Regina versus Cornell. Putt is representing Regina. Quaker Oats Cornell. We're going to have a PVZ.
Another ZVP, yeah, except we're Protoss this time.
And Icy Cup Sandshorn Mists is the map. Definitely not a standard map. Only really used by the CSL, I believe.
I don't think this map is very good for Zerg at all. Where's the natural expansion? Can we check real fast?
Natural expansion is like... Oh, it's up here. Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of protected.
This one is good for to get the natural. The third is really a challenge.
Right, and that's I mean, so the Zerg has a slight advantage in the early game because their natural is so easy to expand. They'll fast expand, but transitioning into the mid to late game, it's so hard for the Zerg to find a third base in this map.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because at the start of the CSL season, like StarCraft 2 had just come out.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of 1 and 2 base play, but now the metagame sort of shifted to 2 and 3 base play.
Yeah, yeah.
So getting that third is actually a really big deal.
Yep. And
it is a 2-player map, so Phil will be able to scout. And it looks like he's actually planning on something cheesy, or did I miss the pylon completely?
Wait,
I missed the pylon. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's gonna fast expand from the location of that pylon.
And it makes sense. That natural is very, very easy to defend.
Yep. And Phil's gonna see no pool yet, so he's gonna feel perfectly safe doing that.
Yeah, I think both these players are confident to take it into a long game.
Let's see if...
Oh, there's the pool.
Actually.
15? 14.
Is it 14 pool or 15 pool? But
yep.
Regardless, it's pretty late. So let's see if Phil will have his probe go block the expansion.
He'll see it. He should be able to block the expansion, no problem. I mean, he'll have plenty of time to get back there. And Phil did play Zerg for quite a bit, so he'll know the Zerg timings very well. Nexus first.
Crap.
And you know, this is we see that happen a lot in the IEM with Ace. Ace would go for the really fast Nexus before anything else.
This is StarCraft 1 style. Oh, I'm the Forge.
Although this is really risky because if he gets if he's been saving larva, and he has, he can get 6 lings up.
Oh man.
He got supply blocked. That is a big deal. He is making 0 Zorglings, so Phil's gonna get away with this no problem.
This is already game. To be honest with you, oh my goodness. Red is still not making an Overlord. What is going on? Did he supply block himself?
Yeah,
okay, I was gonna say.
I thought I turned that bar off. And he's not made any Zerglings yet.
He has made no Zerglings.
But he did manage to get this hatchery down.
He's getting 6 Zerglings now, but it's going to be far too late. That cannon is going to be long up, and that's going to be enough to stop any amount of Zerglings.
Yeah, and this Nexus is nearly finished, whereas
oh my goodness.
The hatchery is about a quarter done.
Yep.
It looks like he went for the gas steal. Honestly, when the Protoss already has the expansion, that's not going to do anything.
Yep. I wonder if our Zerg player knows about this expansion. He probably does, because he saw the block at the front.
Yeah, he definitely saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's seen the whole timing. So we'll see what he decides to transition into now that he knows he's going to be behind economically.
I'm really not familiar with this map. Do we have like backdoor rocks or something?
No backdoor rocks. You do have this sort of like middle ground, which is blocked off by ferns. Yeah. So you can do some drop play and things like that and get your entire army in their base before they know what's happening.
Yeah.
But in terms of gimmicks, it's not too much.
Zergling's taking a little swim in the middle of the map.
Yeah, the thing is there are many paths through the middle, and there's 3 watchtowers. So if your army gets out of position, there's a long running distance to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's not even trying to take this out. There's no point.
No.
If he wants 2 extractors, he's got them. So
let's see what kind of unit composition Phil goes for. If he's going to go heavy gateway, or if he's going to try to get Robo out. The options are pretty much limitless now that he has 2 bases.
Oh my god, we actually have 30 harvesters to 20.
This is really painful to watch.
That is usually supposed to be from the other race's perspective. My goodness. And he's actually building a spine crawler. Like I don't know why he would do that when he knows the fast expansion happens.
He's a little scared, a little inexperienced, I think.
Yeah, I think he's just not used to this. And again, this map is not in the ladder pool. I bet you neither of these players have practiced it too much. And it really, besides on this map, you can't get away with a Nexus first on anything in the ladder pool.
I think our Zerg player will eventually catch up in the Harvester count, but right now he's choosing to go pretty early lair. We'll see if he wants to go Hydrolux.
We do have a +1 weapon started from Phil way early. I mean, you have that Forge, so it makes sense.
So part of this Forge fast expand build is you get the level 1 weapon upgrades really early, because you have the resources for it, and you have the Forge, so...
Oh, we have Roach Warren coming down for the Zerg player, and the lair is almost complete.
So maybe he's going to try for an early Roach Bust. It's going to be really hard with that ramp block with the cannon.
Yeah, I don't think that facilitates Roach Bust at all. He's probably going to use Roaches just for defense and map control for later, and maybe transition to Mutas at this point.
Mutalix...
Because he is spread out between 2 bases.
Yes.
So it's possible to get some decent harass in.
Right, but Mutalisks are really hard to... well, they're really rare to see in PBZs. Normally it's going to be Roach Hydra. I'm going to expect Roach Hydra from this game. But also, part of the Mutaling harass is you attack Mutas at their main, and then harass with Lings at the same time at the natural, right? But since the natural is blocked off,
then it would just
harass
have to
is going to be severely limited.
It would be
All
pure
Phil has
Muta
to do
harass.
is have some Stalkers in his natural. Is he going to pick off that Overlord over there?
I don't think that's one sentry can kill that.
Well, I mean, if the sentry kind of crawled up, I think he could.
He's not even going for it. Just deciding to kill a
distractor.
And how many gates are we at? We're at 5 gates for Phil.
5 gateways, so he's going to go pretty heavy gateway. I expect to see... Oh, yeah, the Robo.
Yeah, the Robo is getting built.
Yep.
So,
Colossi.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty standard army composition off 2 bases. It's just going to come a lot earlier than usual.
Yep.
And a second Spine Crawler. I don't... Like, he's not going to be under any heavy pressure. He doesn't need this so early.
But his, I do think Red's income is a little higher than Phil's right now.
Yeah, he should definitely be... Oh, wow, he's actually not ahead of Harvesters yet.
Both their saturation's pretty nice, though.
Yeah, he's equalized the income,
Red must feel so much pressure right now. He needs to be expanding again instead of throwing down these Spine Crawlers. He needs to be playing a little more aggressively in terms of econ. He can't win 2 base against 2 base. He should know this.
Yeah, it's now 51 to 44 Harvesters. Phil's just maintained a slight economic lead the whole time.
I think Red's not going to play the long game. He's going to just match with Roaches. He has stopped drone production, and he's not getting the 2 gas, right? That's a telltale sign to me that he's going to go all in. He's not going to tech any further. He's going to go with level 1 weapon upgrades, burrow, and just try to go all in.
I think I agree with you, but like this ramp is the absolute worst thing to be facing.
And the Robo facility is already almost If Phil needs to, he can Chrono Boost Immortals or Colossi. I think it's already over.
Although it's interesting, Phil doesn't seem to be too accustomed to this build either, because he's floating 1,500 minerals. But it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, if we look at the army count,
that's kind of concerning.
Army count is fairly similar, but when you have this cannon and this choke to go up, it shouldn't matter. Although they are zealot heavy. If they stay behind this wall, they won't be doing anything.
Phil is floating 1,000 minerals probably because he was supply block for a while. But he has just done supply block himself. Here comes the Roach all in. 2 forts.
Oh my god. Good burrow.
There's no
he doesn't have claws. Oh my god. He needs to kill that cannon. It doesn't even go down. It's left with 16 health. Holy crap.
And now Phil's going to counter. That was kind of embarrassing. That was a very huge oversight on his part. He's going to use Burrow Roaches to take map control and heal his Roaches up, but still.
Yeah, he is coming out with 14 more Roaches, so he's going to have a sizable army. Phil can't attack yet.
I think he totally forgot that there was a cannon there.
Either that or, I mean, he forgot about the tunneling claws as well. I don't know what he was thinking.
Tunneling claws can't get under buildings, so...
Well, they can get under the force fields, though. Like, he burrowed in this position, and then he just had to sit under the cannon fire.
Yeah. I think it was just... Okay, Red's taking his third right now, which is what he should have done a long time ago.
But so is Phil, so they're not. It's not going to be equalizing it at all.
Nope.
He's actually going Spire now, probably to get some Corruptors out to deal with the Colossus.
Yeah.
But
the tech is everywhere, but he lost so many in that first.
He did no damage at all.
There's no damage.
Although it looks like he might be able to at least cancel this third. Phil,
can we
probably
use
not.
Lost tab? I don't think Phil lost anything.
You just lost button.
L.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are way out of position. Although it looks like he's pulling back.
Yeah.
Honestly, he really should have just gone forward and made him cancel that third. That would keep him in this game. But this is just a feint by Phil.
Right. The Observer is going to keep track of everything. And will eventually be able to detect burrowed roaches when that time comes.
I wonder if Phil has scouted that third base. No, he hasn't. So he doesn't quite know what's going on yet. He's moving the Observer around now.
Thermal Lance completed, and I think 2 Colossi are already out, and 1 coming. Dark Shrine coming up too for Phil.
Yep, there are 2 Colossi. No, 3 Colossi on the field. Yeah, this army is much bigger from Phil. That is just scary. The supplies are about even, but when you have...
Zerg wants to be around 20 supply ahead right now.
Yeah, and when you have 3 of that supply is Colossus... he's actually getting a Dark Shrine as well?
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
But,
Style points for Phil.
the Zerg player is getting 5 Corruptors, which is a good number for the amount of Colossi.
Yeah, so both of them now have their thirds, but the Zerg is not saturated at all.
No.
He's actually down 11 Harvesters. He's been down Harvesters this entire game.
Yeah.
Moving his Spine Crawlers now.
I mean,
I don't know.
this unit composition isn't bad against what Phil has right now, which is heavy Stalker and Colossi. But Phil's going to scout it out with the Observer. He sees everything that's going on. And he's going to choose to push out right now because he's moving pretty confident.
And the Zerg is not retaking the watchtowers, so he wouldn't know that was
bad rally
coming.
points for those Overlords. He might be able to snipe some of them out. Oh, run Overlords, run!
This is a really zealot heavy army though.
He was he had a lot of minerals.
Yeah. Split the roaches.
Alright, we'll see what happens. Oh wow, the roach is going to go chase after those.
And you know, Phil really doesn't need to engage yet. He always runs the risk of losing a bad engagement and then losing the game.
I think what Phil's going to do is just wait for the 200, do some Dark Templar harass, right?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he should do.
And once the Zerg player is reeling, he's going to just sweep it.
And he needs the Ball of Death. Yeah, the problem is it's mostly Zealots. He needs to have like a smaller engagement and switch some of those out.
Do you have any Dark Templars out? I'm just checking the
check.
real fast.
There's one.
There's one Dark Templar. Let's see if he's casting...
I don't know where he's at.
Well, we gotta expect him to be behind mineral line somewhere. But okay, let's check the army tab. Phil a little ahead. Both players are
about even supply, but he's coming in a line. The DT is with the army, yes. Decent force fields, catching a few roaches.
But the roaches are gonna go around.
One Colossus is about to go down to these Corruptors.
This is actually not as one-sided as I anticipated, but Red is gonna have to retreat right now.
Yeah, he really needed to pull back earlier than that. Now he's losing everything. Wow, and if we look at what happened to that army count,
Phil's army composition.
Phil has Blink. I'm not sure why he's not using it to punish those roaches some more.
It doesn't really matter at this
point. It doesn't really matter.
Phil has the upgrade advantage too.
30 supply advantage, upgrade advantage, and an econ advantage.
I love how Phil's upgrading. Look at that, level 2 weapon upgrades already, and he has the armor upgrade.
Yeah, he had that forge early and just kept using it.
Great macro from Phil.
And 1 DT just hanging out, doing some damage from behind.
I don't think the Zerg player played
And there's the
poorly.
GG. No,
I think he got a little scared.
I think he reacted expansion with his normal build, and he really should have mixed it up.
He should have played a lot greedier.
But that cost him. That was a good game.
Yep.
Cornell takes it 3-1.
Let's hope University of Florida loses it.
Yeah.
That's the only... wins their game.